It's the Crest, man. It's the Crest, man. I wouldn't tat it on my arm if I thought it'd be dumb. It's the Crest, man. It's the Crest, man. Hey, yo, we're coming to your town with our Midwest sound. Hello everyone, here we go again. My voice ended up on your stereo again. The breakfast of champs like Cheerios and gin. An ungodly sight like how the pyramids were built. Special little project for the kids. AD rapping with some help from his friends. Jason Blair cause Paul Fresh is dead. And I travel with Scrabble and Cracker to get our name out there like some baseball players. Get paid this year cause it's fate we share. We can take it where we can play this fair. Now look at all the friends that we made in here. From Minneapolis to Appleton to Fargo, North Dakota kid. From Stevens Point to Trumbull Clear to Dubuque, Iowa. We'll be where people feel strong just like we do. Mouth to mouth to breathe life into the scene that we sing and recite the truth. That these hip-hop shows there's no fighting dude. It's just a gathering of us battered kids. At these happenings no one's mad at us. We're happy to bring Madison to every place that we go when they let us in. So this CP is feelings I've had. Some are happy, some are sad, some are good, some are bad, some are dreams that I've always had. Expressions of my endless love for what we do and have already done. Make 2002 feel like 71 when you make it feel cool for everyone. So here we are all gathered around, couple love that we're passing around, coming from this little Madison town. Let's do lunch when I'm back in your realm. Hit me up when you're Mad City bound. We'll get drunk, you can crash on my couch, drinking down to the last spotted cow. This is all we got to do in this town. It's the Crest, man. It's the Crest, man. I wouldn't have it on my arm if I thought it'd be dumb. It's the Crest, man. It's the Crest, man. Hey yo, we're coming to your town with our Midwest sound.
Hello?
Hey, is there?
Okay, yeah, I don't,
Are you sure?
yeah,
Well, just tell her that Adam called from the studio.
okay.
All right, thank you.
Well, looky here, Miss Thing, Miss Thing, Miss Thing. You can have a couple dollars, but can't have everything. Everything that we have is ours. From the hugs and the kisses to the scabs and scars. We walk around town like we're glad they're ours. People pointing at our hickeys like they're cancer marks. Dudes pointing at my girl like, damn, she's raw. Yeah, she is, but when she's mad, she'll blast your jaw. I heard you two screaming till the crack of dawn. She was mad at the fact all the jack was gone. And I was passed out with the bong on the back on the lawn. When she came over with her dad and her mom, I took a cab to the bar, cause it was closer than Mars. And I was hoping to charge my whole tab on her card. And if you have a remark, you can fill in the blank. And then get the fucking pumping while you fill up my tank. I'm sorry, my dear, I didn't wanna leave you the way I did. But maybe we can see through the scars that we have. Hold out your hand, there's a blanket in the sand. If you just grab it, I'm sorry, my dear. You didn't have to leave me the way you did. But maybe you can't see these scars on my back. Don't hold my hand, there's a blanket in the sand that you can't have. It's funny how emotions come and go. One day she's a queen, the next a slut and hoe. Got me wondering, should I just let her go? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I catch this drama by the toe. I talk with mama on the phone, she tells me where we're gonna go. If we don't fix up all our fighting, we won't reach our pot of gold. She says we gotta feed our souls, and each individual is gonna eat unique with seasoning that pleases how we grow. We feel our freedoms on the ropes, and we're scared to let it go. So we're going toe to toe when we're faded, feeling low. And after almost throwing blows, we're making angels in the snow. Then we're taking off our clothes and making up until the morning. I'm in a rocky relationship, constantly chasing the good times we have, and I blocked out what's making us not feel good at the time. We push it aside until another night we just run and hide. I'm sorry, my dear, I didn't wanna leave you the way I did. But maybe we can see through the scars that we have. Hold out your hand, there's a blanket in the sand. If you just grab it, I'm sorry, my dear. You didn't have to leave me the way you did. But maybe you can't see these scars on my back. Don't hold my hand, there's a blanket in the sand that you can't have. Pumping the gas on the engine we have, and running it fast in the tunnel of sex. I wonder if we had never met, would we still be looking around, or be putting it down with some other punk in the town? Soulmate, stop fucking around.
If you'd like to make a call, please hang up and try again. If you need help, hang up and then dial your operator.
Damn woman, are you listening to me?
Quit yelling at me.
But you're not listening to me, woman. I'm a good man.
feel I'm at the end of my rope, and reaching this point was inevitable. I feel I'm in a spot that I never would go, and everyone around me has been here before. So I just get out of my seat to grab on the things that were out of my reach. Imagine the things if you hopped on your feet, enough to make your head ring, leave it after the beat. This is our communication, for me and my crew to whoever plays it, for me and my crew to whoever hates it. We're glad that you just had the time to say it. I'm an original kind of cat, and I might get political in my raps, but it isn't just a syllable, it's a fact, like our song called Kill 'Em All. So bring your gat and spray every way that gave you an ache, made a mistake, faded away your dreams while you saving yourself to bathe in your health. Won't be a slave to the belt on the page of someone else, cause I just wanna be someone who stood up for something. Cause if you don't stand up, then you will fall for nothing. I just wanna be someone who stood up for something. Cause if you don't stand up, then you will fall for nothing. So I stand on my feet as a man in the deep, plan to get some land where the sand on the beach. My sanity peaks when I'm having this dream, leaning back in my seat to imagine the things that could happen to me. Get this bachelor degree, so then they will see the other half of AD. Man, I'm trapped in a sleep, and I still walk around in the passenger seat for the ride of my life, getting high as a kite when I slide through the night. I'm alive, I'm alright, I'm not trying to fight with what she thinks that I should. Man, I is what I does. I sing in the club for the love of the pub. I bring what I can like a ring to your hand. If it fits, I'm your man. If it don't, it's a scam. I need to stand up, so pull your pants up and throw your hands up. Come on, yeah. I just wanna be someone who stood up for something. Cause if you don't stand up, then you will fall for nothing. I just wanna be someone who stood up for something. Cause if you don't stand up, then you will fall for nothing.
I know every item of clothes that I own is everything I show. It's all a part of me like skin and bones. Every time I talk, everything I drink represents the things I think, represents the kids who live on the brink. We sing our hymns until our wings are clipped. You do that voodoo, you do that voodoo, you sense. Gotta free my bird, can't stop the end. Gotta clear my nerves till the sake spent. I'm here to serve with a hockey stick and a beard of fur. Gotta wash my hands, wipe them all my pants. Put a quarter in me and I'll do my dance. I'm not a Superman, don't got a Lois Lane. Got a super plan to keep it so mundane. Can't be the truth when you're living a lie. Like an eagle poof, flying into the sky. From me to you, staring into your eyes. What we've been through, we will never divide. I'ma be the dude singing through your disguise. Got teeth for two and a blanket to ride. The seeds is new, shit and skin in my mind. Gotta leave this room, the new hours arrive. Everywhere I go, everybody I know, every item of clothes that I own is everything I show. It's all a part of me like skin and bones. Every time I talk, everything I drink represents the things I think, represents the kids who live on the brink. We sing our hymns until our wings are clipped.
Yeah, when you wouldn't let me lift your skirt yet. No, you was my cutie little smurfette. And me, well I probably was your worst bet. But we connected and resurrected a feeling that eventually led to sexual healing. You're now my homie, yo, cause you even love my bony toes. I'll never be on lonely road when you're around, cause oh my lord, I feel like I'm on top of the world ever since the day I got with you, girl. So instead of taking this for granted, here's a dedication, a lover's anthem.
I got a girl that I can trust and she's alright. Now my whole world is like it ought to be. When we lay down at night and she's right by my side, then my whole life is like it ought to be.
My eyes are flames and you lit the match. You make my heart go pit pit pat. From the start they didn't think it last, but here we are and we're filled with laughs. Now the scars are healed from the past. No longer do we have to deal with that. PDA's every place that we're at. Jackrabbits, goddammit, we are bad. If there's a door, I'ma hold it open. Putting lotion on your shoulders on the sofa loafing. No dose of ibuprofen's gonna cure the potion that we already broken. Let's keep it open.
I got a girl that I can trust and she's alright. Now my whole world is like it ought to be. When we lay down at night and she's right by my side, then my whole life is like it ought to be.
Never bothered to venture out. Figured there's enough problems at home. His car loan, mortgage, and cell phone bills were enough to cloud his dome. He knows all his dreams at the seams of his hope that goes up in a Marlboro smoke. The bartenders at the bar don't leave. They're there from New Year's to Christmas Eve. So they are his family, they are his sanity. A drink is his canopy that keeps him together. Has many friendships, but no one's close. They don't hear those voices when his eyes are closed. His guys got married and don't come around again. Now it's only his sorrow that he's drowning in. He likes his job, but deep down he knows when they outsource soon, then there he goes. So his head spins around like a merry-go. Here's a story about a guy that we barely know.
My life, my fight, my drive, my breath, my love, my sight, my blind. This body, this soul, this mind, this time. It's gonna be alright, and I know it's gonna be alright. Everybody's got a story to tell, so
she hasn't been home in years. Left on bad terms with her parents and dipped out of their grip and got married with kids. And on her child's birthday, her parents forget. They never liked her husband cause he didn't ask her dad for permission, but they never met. When they saw each other, it was love at first sight, and they haven't let each other go from the first night. Star-crossed lovers with one sourpuss mother, cause his parents are cool with their marriage and they love it. His parents just see where they're coming from. A million fish in the sea and he found him one. Some hold grudges all their life till they waste it. They could've made it better, but they never saved it.
My life, my fight, my drive, my breath, my love, my sight, my blind. This body, this soul, this mind, this time, it's gonna be alright. It's gonna be alright. Everybody's got a story to tell, and my life, my fight, my drive, my breath, my love, my sight, my blind. This body, this soul, this mind, this time, it's gonna be alright, and I know it's gonna be alright. Everybody's got a story to tell.
He wrote rap since a young chap. Took his pen out and lets his mind breathe, writing everything he sees, everything he feels in the page of his diary. Put it on a tape and they say what's inside of him. People telling him to do something with his life, and he tells them I do something I write. People might not like what he's trying to say, but he's inside of a cage and writing flies him away. So he sings this shit until his wings are clipped. He's working at the bar while working on a disc, looking at the stars from his car, and he thinks I need to find a way to put out my projects, cause sitting on my art is like sitting on my heart. Sitting in the garage, parked in the car that won't start. Gotta get this motor running, let him know I'm coming. Writing is his Robitussin for the cold he's stuck in. Save face, make tapes with no half-ass waste. Not a Dave Blaine fake, but I say, hey, wait. If I can make them think so, maybe that's straight. Date rape to the hate, man, you gotta change shapes. Don't hate me for making the statements I make. Just appreciate that some I stay in the wake. Cause I stay by the lake, doesn't mean I can't stay in your face. Like a graph writer when I'm spraying the place. Put my tag right up, because I'm raising the stakes. Got my brother, what up? We gonna make an escape. We're not 8 minutes late, we're not making mistakes. We're gonna make it sacred now. I'm sick of being patient, I'm taking now. In a race with my fate, gotta chase it down. For now it lays in the crate till I take it out.
This goes out to my people on the outside and everybody in the house. This goes out to the people on the inside and everybody on the out. This goes out to my people on the outside and everybody in the house. This goes out to the people on the inside and everybody on the out.
Brick by brick build, just can't sit still. Get back, lip match, gas on your windshield. Syntax on the
loose, sweating in his armored suit. Knights from the round table looking for the square root. No minutes left, roaming on my last ball. Old pro crackle through the cracks of this glass jaw. Snow globe shaking up, but don't go waking up the neighborhood when you know you have nothing real to say to us. Can't Kodak snap me, the photo's scratchy. Old yearbook, look, I'm almost laughing, but no werewolf's gonna ruin my full moon. I sat through the cycle, now I break from the cocoon. Inside out turned, I rock for the house burn. A stick of something nice and put it right for the left. Learn to fight to the death earned, a life and a breath heard. I write for respect, write them down to the last word.
This goes out to my people on the outside and everybody in the house. This goes out to the people on the inside and everybody on the out. This goes out to my people on the outside and everybody in the house. This goes out to the people on the inside and everybody on the out. This goes out to my people on the outside and everybody in the house. This goes out to the people on the inside and everybody on the out. This goes out to my people on the outside and everybody in the house. This goes out to the people on the inside and everybody on the out. Grow a plant in the ground of my backyard, and now the laws got me running like a track star. So here I go, the chase is on, until the day I'm not judged in the face of God. I grow a plant in the ground of my backyard, and now the laws got me running like a track star. So here I go, the chase is on, until the day I'm not judged in the face of God. This is for a friend that got popped with a lot. A plant's at his spot, they caught him, it's not gonna stop. Everything that he gave was to this off-duty cop, and when they needed to fill their quota, they were popping his locks. Got his family on the street, neighbors stopping to watch, as the ATF and DEA were cocking their Glocks. To me it kinda seemed like they were robbing his spot. My friend worked damn hard to get where he got. He never was a violent person, now he sits in a slot with rapists and murderers who won't flinch at a shot. Hasn't slept a full night since he's been on the lock. Thoughts of injustice keep drilling his knot. All he can really do is sit still in his box. He gets out a piece of paper and he scribbles and jots about how he did nothing but nibble a crop that grows like green grass through the gravel and rock. Hold your head, know that we're repping you, and everyone who's like you, we're repping them too. Yeah, keep believing that you're doing the wrong, and we'll keep making civil liberty songs. I grow a plant in the ground of my backyard, and now the laws got me running like a track star. So here I go, the chase is on, until the day I'm not judged in the face of God. I grow a plant in the ground of my backyard, and now the laws got me running like a track star. So here I go, the chase is on, until the day I'm not judged in the face of God.
I don't need my government to protect me from a plant. I don't want my tax dollars going to having my neighbor's phone tapped. I don't want to see another phony commercial tying the sale of pot to the financing of the 9/11 terrorist plot. I'm fed up with bullshit lies, paid for and brought to us by the same people who have the most money to lose if we legalize. I don't want to build more prisons. I want to build on the idea that a free man is free to make his own decisions. But because you can't put a patent on something that grows naturally, they'd rather we fatten up the pockets of pharmaceutical companies. Another refill of pills, another cure in a bottle. But when does a current solution become the problem? There's a war going on in our backyards. The government's got us prisoner to these drug laws. Another search, another seizure, the chase is on. Another victim of victimless crime behind bars. again. Thank you for listening. Consider this your invitation to listening. Now if you never heard before my voice, I endorse this message and support your choice. My main objective is to smash the status quo. Refuse to be another captured animal. As you can see, it takes breath control. All the sucker MCs gotta rest your soul. I do what I do from a room with a view, well beyond amusing a few local music reviews. You can't forget this is a game of perspectives. Choose it or lose it to a board of directors. Check the tape, it's always right for a replay. We take the stage with 2 mics and a DJ. Post it up like an item on eBay, but not about to sell off the rights to the screenplay.
Machetes to shred it, I said it, I meant it. You begin it, I'll end it. I'm never winning a pennant because I'm still independent. It's like I'm living with tenants who talking cheap as the renters. I'm a dentist, the menace. When I finish my sentence, I diminish all limits. When I finish my Guinness, say yo, I'm thicker than thinnest. And I'm swimming with fishes that are as big as my britches. I can sink any minute. I'm a thinking man's critic, putting math and physics in the back of cynics' brains to hatch the fish eggs. I planted there until they ask it's with it. Telling them it's as tight as a hat that's fitted. One size too small, like some guy at the mall who doesn't buy, he just walks back and forth in the hall. Who contort to a ball of that conformity? I'd rather force the whole mall to feel abnormally. It goes. Open my eyes and in due time we'll be uprising, devise. We gotta move on to a new side of the lie. Let's get our boots on. If we deny it, we're lying. We must move on. Gotta stay wise. Open my eyes and in due time we'll be uprising, devise. We gotta move on to a new side of the lie. Let's get our boots on. If we deny it, we're lying. We must move on. We're overtaking this godforsaken nation where they can take the bacon and we can make the payment. It seems this place is making up dreams and places, bracelets and themes that major labels agree is entertainment. I need to make a face of indeed to save the hatred and free us from the bases that breeds us into races and thieves and crazy chases of greed and mazes shaping our seeds. These ancient ways just recede the place to raise them. If we just get up on our feet and step it up, we'll defeat all barriers and spit like something stuck in our teeth. We'll make the suckers retreat. We'll make them suffer the sleet of angry fuckers on beat. Chase them up in a tree. Make them duck this regime. Make them publish the things on our mind instead of sucking the D's. We'll come up with a scheme that'll rupture the spleen of this body of obscene sovereignty that we be. Gotta stay wise, open my eyes, and in due time we'll be uprising, devise. We gotta move on to a new side of the lie. Let's get our boots on. If we deny it, we're lying. We must move on. Gotta stay wise, open my eyes, and in due time we'll be uprising, devise. We gotta move on to a new side of the lie. Let's get our boots on. If we deny it, we're lying. We must move on.
It's like a jungle sometimes. It makes me wonder how I keep from going under. Fight the game.
Mic to pass.
This mic will crumble from rhyme displaying hunger. Now defeat them throwing thunder. Ignite the blade, strike your ass, hype the gas, light the flame, let it simmer and boil. Escaping the vehicle, not driven with oil. Deep soil to plan. Royal beat, custom cruiser, that's the bruises. Cause so unloyal the man. Unstoppable pistons for the possible mission. Refuse to fall now or choose the wrong route. Travelers, activists, maximus damages. Camouflage, b-boy, deploy, barrage packages, hazardous. Crew with balls out, step with your toes, wrinkle your smile, weapon exposed. Single the file, line up to step. March to the beat of a better dancer. Minus bitches who settle for no as an answer.
Sending out some kind of signal. Cut off our communication. Seemed to be a recorded message.
The workmanship and artistry are priceless.
Emergency. Major catastrophe has occurred. We're picking up life signs.
Follow my lead as I leap in and out of orbits of each of the charged particles speeding through my performance. I fit the need with the needing to fit the bottom feeding fits in media eating at a feverish pitch. Look, I'm not subtle, I pop bubbles every 30 seconds. The pot bubbles, you got trouble, the rocks crumble from under you. What are you gonna do when I'm running through your fucking crew like the stomach flu? My rhymes are weapons like planes, a 9/11 contained inside the reference. A blade becomes a sentence, and this is shorthand from a poor man's war plan to infiltrate the store brand and leave the door jammed. I'm not a criminal looking for somebody to rob. I'm just jamming like Peter, Bonnie, and Bob. I'm just standing on my own too, like you, trying to find my own way, trying to pay my own dues.
Gotta stay wise, open my eyes, and in due time we'll be uprising, devise. We gotta move on to a new side of the lie. Let's get our boots on. If we deny it, we're lying. We must move on. Gotta stay wise, open my eyes, and in due time we'll be uprising, devise. We gotta move on to a new side of the lie. Let's get our boots on. If we deny it, we're lying. We must move on.
Come on everybody, let's all get down, or I'll beat you with a sock like Homie the Clown. We're the reason you smell Dro in the crowd, and like a yellow light, I'm not slowing it down. Drop like a guy weighing 400 pounds, trying to climb a ladder, and there's no one around. I'm outside with a camera when the show is in town.
Take your shirt off.
Well, they're showing them now. I tell you MCs, you should throw in the towel if you're not willing to go the extra mile. Got my hand on the phone and I'm set to dial another rapper that I know, and I bet he's wild. Listen to me, drones, you should check your style, and if it's not yours, you should X that file. You can't get a rep if the set is foul. You better off getting a job clearing the aisles. If you disagree, then you're in denial. You'd be guilty if you were on trial. You'd be filthy as a pig in a pile, and I'd be ripping you like Cartman to Kyle.
Hate on the bees, then fuck it, it's your loss. I got the girlies shaking straight, taking their shirts off, and once I get them started, it's too hard to turn off. And all I need is a little weed and burn off. You're lost in my world of reasons, straight make believe, and I ain't seeing through the fake deceiving. Feed me all the nonsense that I'm not needing, cause in between the lines is where I'm reading. So wait, I'm too drunk for this. Pump your fist, so get in where you're fitting while you bump to this. Supplement the caddy when I'm not in the mix. Under the bridge with your girl like I'm gonna be big. When I'm rolling through your city, I really ain't picky. Thick, ugly, get skinny, show Cadillac titties. Go round the pool till my hair gets dizzy. No, it ain't pretty, but yo, I get busy. Rock a whack, wrap a wide up like a Philly. Fill 'em up with sticky, then smoke a smile silly. Don't stop the rock, twist off the top. Cheers to my people, cause it's about to drop.
Now everybody put your hands up in the sky. Now everybody move, do just what you got to do. I said now everybody put your hands up in the sky. Now everybody move, do just what you got to do.
Let's rock to the rhythm of the funky beat. The rusty bees and the crest always coming complete, and we get a good reception like cable TV when they see Phantom, the Lack Jack, and AD. This Midwest kingship still rings true. Spit slang that came from the Chronic and Brew. We blaze it. For those of you not knowing, it's amazing. We take it to a level ever changing, rearranging what you consider to be dope, and that's a quote. We're smashing hopes and dreams. Nothing's exactly what it seems. Never under pressure, always calm and serene. On the scene like rapid response without pause. Kicking out a style to make you drop your jaws. Guaranteed to get it popping off like a prom dress. 10 years strong and we're still making progress. Yeah, one by one and running down the checklist. Paying dues, not to mention the expenses. We're blue collar, motherfucker, diamond necklace, and we eat MCs like you for breakfast.
Jack Cracker, I master the flow. I break it down like roadies after the show. See my man Tony for the sack of the dro, cause he'll hook me up when I'm lacking the dough. Can't seem to drink enough Captain and Coke. Jack with a dope rap, cooking crack on the stove. Bask in the glow, got a flask in the coat. Kicking ass, cracking heads and smashing your toe. Mad with the flow, don't act like you don't know, but Jack won't use rap to mac on your hoe. Pass me the dro, got a tantrum to throw. On mic bright like lights after the show, like a hand in the snow. I'll make my impression and I'll stand in the road, waiting face in a section from the fathoms below. Coming straight in your direction, got the pan on the stove, cooking up another record. Now everybody put your hands up in the sky. Now everybody move, do just what you got to do. I said now everybody put your hands into your inner space, and in its place, take the time to leave something behind. Liberate the bitter taste that's been erased from dinner plates to innovate what emanates in the depths of the mind. Get it straight or get engaged and tangled in your bitter fate. Win the race and live in rage and run yourself in a better shape. So in a state of quick escape, too afraid to finish late, I meditate on the value of this art us sinners make. I've been ablaze to these fires set in my eyes. Stuck in the days, I've let some better days pass me by. I lay awake in the rain, facing a frightening sky, thinking to myself now what it must be like to fly. Thinking I could melt through the cracks if I tried, through the crap, through the fat, through the facts and the lies. If it adds to the math, double that, let it ride, bring it back, thunderclap, just another suicide.
Crazy as I wanna be.
My flow is like bam.
You need to hold it down, Jack.
Goddamn. Crazy as I wanna be.
My flow is like bam.
You need to hold it down, Jack.
Goddamn.
This is just a little test to stretch the strength of proper breath. Not the stress, the nonsense of a lot of talk and little depth. Gotta walk before you run, fall before you learn to stand. On and off and over drums, up and down you learn to land. Hear the now and never less, hear the sounds that never left. Clear and loud, piercing clouds, the process of a single step. Put in front of where I stood, a simple blink of gold. Drinking slow, dropping blood from the wrist, I cut the show. How it feels to need the pain more than the pain needs you. Bleeding through the written page, another stain I read to you. Another fool up in the rain, waiting for the love he knew. Ain't nothing new, but the days change so you make do. Stay tuned to the screws, loosening inside the frame. It's a shame what we do, but really who do you blame? When the same rings true no matter who you entertain. That's the name of the game when you're mossed to the flame.
Crazy as I wanna be.
My flow is like bam.
You need to hold it down, Jack.
Goddamn. Crazy as I wanna be.
My flow is like bam.
You need to hold it down, Jack.
Goddamn. Crazy as I wanna be.
My flow is like bam.
You need to hold it down, Jack.
Goddamn.
What you know, loco? My flow is like bam.
You need to hold it down, Jack.
Goddamn.
Coming from the underground. Coming from the underground. My tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground. My tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground. My tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground. My tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground. My tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground. My tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground. My tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground.
I don't need diamonds all over my watch to tell me it's time to turn my radio off. I ain't the boss, I ain't the talk tough kind. I play it off cause most of y'all ain't as rough as y'all rhymes. This ain't pimpin' and tippin', I'm fofos. This is a Honda Civic with power locks and windows. Y'all wanna ball and talk with a southern drawl. Wanna call it how you see it in videos, but that ain't the truth, that ain't the scoop, that ain't the case. That's just a mask you run behind to hide your face. We chopped and screwed the track as we saw fit. Underground, Midwest in the house, bitch. Straight out them basements, we coming up with them raps. And suckers hate it cause it's so easy for Jack. But I can take it, ain't no hater in me. So do what you're gonna do, sooner than later we'll see.
Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground.
Rappers are talking through they stink box. Who rocks the body vocal? My style, hard dick, rock stick, pogo. Delete disease with ease, text can freeze, Acapulco. I'm cold, no, yeah, nigga, you cold, bro. Showing the whole store in your mouth and can't house section Ocho. I'm lethal, tongue Knievel, effervescent like a cough drop. All chopped and chewed, get the big cock when my shit drop. Anchor your boat like Ron Burgundy, word to Jack Crack. AD crazy C12 will make your black back to like 83-ish. I won't charge for what I do to the oak card. Make Laffy Taffy sound like Mozart. Symphonic numeral 20 easy, 40 oct. Put me in literal and categorize me spicy. Hell no, y'all ain't like me. I put you in typical and categorize you white.
Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb
it down, 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 down. Be an upcoming sound that is out right now, when you have to have it. I'm under the floor, or other stop, we go a little more. Give them some thoughts that we thought would be large at 16. Thinking we'd be dropping bigger cards, but what they did in the world didn't stop. And they hit who they hit when we found a target. Now I'm making friends in places never been. Now I'm making ends while escaping the trends. I never thought I'd see days like this where I play shows and the crowd doesn't sit there. Everybody put a fist like this, yeah. Now we're screaming and having a good year. From a place where they only brew good beer. Old style in paps in a can here. Get a game or you girl, listen to you girl. Have some cheese in the broad here. Riding the hybrids of minds in the sky and undying the fly in the eye of the pine of the lion who's lying of violence. I'm silently finding my way to the light and we will be on T.O. on T.O.P. P Carnage, concentrate. Trade. Hey, we can relate and visit each other's state. You know what's steady.
Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground, my tongue will numb you down. Coming from the underground.
Look. Now what you get is what you see. This is it, this is me. This is all that I claim, all I talk, all I be. Here I am, here I sit. Here it is, there it goes. Here it come and watch it leave, but it won't leave me alone. In the mirror, in the morning, in the shower, out the house, in the car, in the office, in the eyes, out the mouth. In the skies, I'm a cloud in disguise as a bird. I learn to fly to the highs and the lows that occur. I'm alive at a time when the times seem frail. I'm alive in a cage full of lines pulling tails. I've arrived in the scene, I've seen the condition. Industry roaches in an underground kitchen. I strive for the wine, but I'll settle for a grape. The breadline winds to the silence of the weight. My mind's made up, now there's just no way I can stay for the shake-up without making my break. I'll play by the rules till the rules need bending and bathe in the shade of a cool transcendence. I gave what I got a chair and a seat in a grave with my name engraved all neat. Now it's funny how it all just seems to speed by like a spaceship in the night full of green guys. I've taken in the sights from suggested views, and I'd rather see it for myself than hear it from you. I'm a product of compulsive consumer behavior. Set the timers in the clockwork of wages and labor. Brainwashed to buy all I can all the while. All I am is a damn dung beetle in a pile. Unaroused with my fetishes, my head is spinning round. In a crowd of benevolent emotions I'm allowed. I've surrounded myself with the notions that I found to work best when I'm stressed and my medicine is out. To coping mechanism, set the rhythm, set the life. Set the kicking when I'm itching for a bit of something right. Let it sink into the soil, let it grow, give it light. I'm like a potted plant in the dark corner of this fight. And when the entire thing's too tiring to even contemplate, I let the choir sing and pass around the collection plate. Let my writing wings spread to the feather in my hat. Let it ring, let it sting till my everything collapse. I'm a far cry from shedding a tear in my beer. I'm alarmed by the fact I even have a rap career. In this .com confusion, I'm a link from conclusion. On a cyber soapbox cleaning up my resolution. And I don't hold grudges, I cannot lift, cause I know when I let it drop like an IV drip, it may harden my arteries and stop my heart. But isn't every ending another something start? I don't know, maybe not, maybe so. Maybe I'm just a sucker for the deal and some showroom shine. Maybe I'm just another customer in line, not waiting for my bread, but waiting to waste time. And I don't like to find myself thinking too much. I don't write for the thinking, less I write for true love. I don't know where this road leads or where it might split. I'm just trying to decide if it's worth driving it. I've seen the good, the bad, better, and the worst. The would've, could've, should've's, the last and the first. The many in between, the heavy and the lean, the over the top and the stuck underneath. We all want a brighter day, we all want it right away. We all want that deluxe apartment up in the sky. But it's all just a big charade, it's all just a big display. We always want more, we don't know why. I've stumbled over stepping stones, tripped up over metronomes, fell off edges I thought I could jump and fly from. I'm hanging from this mountain face, climbing into outer space, following the distant sound coming from my drum. One hand clapping in a crowd of enthusiasts, one man laughing at his own apparent stupidness, one man rapping to the beat of the machine, and one man asking himself what it means. I was weaned from the nipple, I believe in the simple. I'ma be a set of ripples for the surface tension. I can breathe in these riddles, but if I leave from the middle, I will choke on the pit of my own perceptions. I don't know where it hits true, wear it if it fits you. Tearing at the seams of promiscuous miscues, staring at a dream of myself, trying to scream, trying to pinch myself awake so I can go back to sleep. Till the current drowns me and I'm found downstream. I will growl with the sounds of what underground means. I know not when to quit till I rot from within. I will stop no shorter than this box I'm in. With the bird's eye view, with the world's haiku, I fine-tune the groove for the high noon saloon. Who do you think you're fooling when you fake it? Your movements speak louder than your bass kicks. I don't go on about guns and make empty threats. I don't objectify women in the legs and breast. I don't dress hip-hop, or so to speak. I don't dress like the hip-hop you see on TV. I don't know nothing other than the hum of my consumption or the use. So take a cue from the clues and stop frontin'. Fuck the news, fuck a channel, fuck the weatherman's map. Fair and bounds for who? Don't give me that crap. I'm a social security number and a driver's license picture. I'm a wiretap away from being disturbed. These are kicks from the underbelly, swelling with insanity, alienating the basement and subject to its gravity. I'm a worm on a hook, the burning of a book I wrote for a rainy day that has turned into soot. I'm dying of thirst, chasing waterfalls, denying the worst and making the most of all that comes my way. That touches my base, that brushes my waist, that adds my space. I've had my taste and I'm ready for the meal. I used to think making it was getting a record deal. I used to think making it was getting paid for a show, getting paid to play in front of the people, getting paid for the raps with a CD to sell. But the life of an artist doesn't pay so well. So what it comes down to is pure motivation. Why do what you do, and what you do isn't making the ends you need to make ends meet. Chasing magic dragons down a one-way street, and the reason is art, the ration is the passion. The need to create overrides in action, the need to escape like Houdini in the chains, the need to relate with all those in pain, the urge to give voice to these voices in my head, the nerve to say it all and then stand by what I've said. The words that play with the meaning in the perfect way. They can be so deceiving, the twist of plot, the turn of events, churn blurry for the deep murky effect. Served hurried at a pace to impress the guests, condensed, revised and made easy to digest. I've stepped in my share of bottomless puddles. I've gotten pretty lucky and I've gotten in trouble. I've been worked up and I've been let down. I've dropped the ball and had the ball come around, but the shifting landscape beneath my feet I feel moves me to be more than a mouse in a wheel. Soothes me and these beasts inside my cries, proofreads these truths to be testified. Can't take my eye off the rising water level, falling petals from the sky all start to resemble all the colors of my mind that have lost the essence. But what can I expect to find picking flowers from heaven? I've sentenced myself to a life of writing lines. I've tested myself against the best that I could find, invested my wealth, invested my time, unrested against the common sense I defy. I don't do what I do to be different. I'm not dying to define hip-hop as something it isn't. I'm not applying the formula to make me rich. Hell, if that was the case, I'd have already quit. This is not a safe distance from the fire I fuel, but if I turn back now, my desire will cool. If I burn my brow, let me learn my limits. Let the words come out unconcerned with an image. I've observed my vows, I'm ready to commit. I've emerged unbeknownst to the places I've hid. I'm worried about popular opinion or urban myths, and I'm scared of no coast or what you think. So here it goes with a 1-2. Check mic 1-2. If you can't hear yourself, why should I listen to you? Why should anyone pay attention to whatever it is you do if you've never placed yourself in someone else's shoes? So move into step at the pace of your awakening and groove to the nest of songbirds that make you sing. Stay in tune to the tunes you internalize and play it through to the end. If you think it's worth your time, I try to shy away from what I can't confirm. I can't condone the ways in which I'm left to earn. I've set the pace and race, now there's no return. I can't remain unchanged to what's been overheard. I've traced my steps and left no dot unconnected. I placed my bets and braced for the unexpected. I paid my debts in full, slowly gained my credit. I stayed the course where my course was redirected. I take the good and bad with a grain of salt. You can't deny the two sides of the same coin. Too tied to turn these knots into extra rope. True lies provide the crimes on which I rest my hope. I dine on scraps and remnants of an appetite. I eat MCs every time I grab the mic. I feed the need in me to be never full. I breathe more free with each and every pull. I've seen the light, I've seen the right of most my wrongs. I've reached the heights that needed me to take a fall. I sleep at night but dream in awakened states. The season's right to ripen. Will I make a break? I pick up speed down the helix of emotion. I lift my feet for the feeling I'm floating. My list reads with the letters of devotion. My wrists they bleed with the message I've opened. I'm not amused with the usual acts. The same old song and the same old dance. The same old cats with the same old scratch. The same old picnic and the same old ants. I rhyme with the reason, so the reason I rhyme isn't obscured by the dust kicked up when I die. Isn't a blur that occurs when they question the why, but affirm with the words or to capture the eye. In search for what it means to do what you must. Whenever
everything else seems like a leap of trust. I'd rather be leading than follow the jump of the dumb, deaf, and blind over the bluff. I've come from behind to pass the past, and I'm catching up with the future after that. I'm headed up through the years it took to be every inch closer to the top of what I've seen. While weaving in and out of traffic for a living when the city streets drove you mad from the beginning. Tai Chi with a soul clap wrapped into a beat. High C and lime green weed slapped on a sheet. I'm a bee buzz from calling my guys from the hive. I'm a tree stump from cutting this forest down to size. I'm a bee blunt, I don't really care for the most of it. Hip hop's become a corporate promotion trick. Rerun, I'm not, you've never seen this. You can never put the picture, all the pixels that exist. Glued together are the pieces that never neatly fit. Who'd have ever thought the puzzle would have bubbled up like this? I'm not trying to be famous in the world of entertainment. I'm trying to make music and play it for new faces. I'm trying to break through to the few who really take it to heart and let the art of it speak to making changes. But I'm not an activist and I don't act as if what I do will make one bit of difference. You can think for yourself and I trust you with that. No one's gonna save the world with a rap. This is strictly therapeutic to me and maybe you, but the business of it all means we have to make a few. So we press CDs and got a record deal too. But by no means will I ever try to sell you shoes. And no means no, no way, no how. I know where I'm at and where I'm headed to now. I know where I've been, I know where I've stopped. I know who I am and I know who I'm not. And if I have to be on stage for the curtain to close, sit back and wait for the birth of a ghost. As my workmanship grows, my nervousness shows through layers upon layers that I've turned into flows. I murder the clones that don't admit that they copies. Furthermore, my whole motive is the humble, the cocky. Service for the service needing, working for the perfect teasing of the senses. Put to sentence, sense the purpose in the reading. I've been climbing towards the rising floors, trying to find my driving force, trying to find the light behind the silence of the sliding door. Sizing up percentages, tying up my references, define what I used to think was worth hiding in messages. I've been hardwired to short circuit if uninspired in the crossfire. Pedal to metal spinning on ball tires all-nighter. The morning after the last exam, small fire turn inferno when I have to cram. I got nothing to lose, it hasn't been lost before. I got something to prove beyond what's made at the door. I'm not gonna skip town and reinvent myself. If an artist isn't starving, where is the hunger felt? I can retrace my steps back to tape cassettes, back when a 4-track was the poor man's safety net. I've placed some bets and I've paid some debts for the trickle-down effect of underground respect. And that's just a drop in an overflowing bucket, a splash in an ocean of overabundance. So I tread for my life with my head above the current, where any pen that'll write is mistaken for a serpent. The benefit of light for those walking in the walls. When the end is in sight, you've got some room to fall. With intelligent design, I let the rhyme evolve, levered with the rising tide of it all. I sculpt the pulse and do an authored assault. I cultivate the shapes that shake the fault. It's all the same, don't wait to fool yourself. Go away and take the blame, cause you can't help. I got an axe to grind with the mindless, superficial, spineless bullshit that goes pop. Maybe it's just temporary blindness, but I'm just not very impressed with what's on the charts. I dodge in and out of normalcy, where normal is a form of sleep associated with the winds of social vortices. There's more to see than meets your recollection. Testing the temperature before I dare put my legs in. I'm messing up the kitchen that cooks my daily bread. I'm stepping up positions that look to keep me fed. I'm stepping up resistance to these voices in my head that are catching up with listens to the cases I've pled. I know not what will happen when this chapter is shut. I only know that when it happens and this chapter is done. Now maybe it doesn't matter, but maybe it does. Somewhere in the future when I'm not the rapper I was. After the dust has settled down that path that I've run, after what compelled me so long, full circle has come. Maybe when it's at that point, I'll give it up. But until I'm still the best you've never yet heard of, until the aspartame in my brain eats away my frontal lobe, until my kids get the notion to put me in a home, until my vision's impaired, I live in a chair, I piss and shit the bed, and I'm missing my hair. I'll decide for myself the roads to take, and when presented with a fork, I will weigh the stakes. When set to run, I will not look back. I'm set to come around until I run out of gas. I don't know the meaning of no more. I've forgotten what it means to know no sure. I'm a product of the genes my grandparents wore, a process overseen by a natural set of laws. In the underground breeds the conditions that allow me to creep up on you slow like ganja butter brownies. Filling my surroundings with English acrylic. Got a canvas to work from the dirt to the ceiling, not a hand from the grip that held me back. And I don't need a slap in the face to tell me that. Till my neck's in a brace from the boom and bap, I'ma step into place and take you back. Kept in this cage, I'll sing my freedom. I got books of old songs and they're there when I need them. Now don't look for too long or you see yourself, and staring back at strangers isn't good for your health. Until I'm done unwinding, I'm in it for the spin. And when it comes to rhyming, it comes from within. From one sun's horizon rising under his skin, cutting through to the new moon rising in him. To the tube we tune our tones and go. Picturesque misconceptions fill the set, kill the show. Heal the toe, feel the steps to the madness of the march. We keeping on, or keeping on's a trademark, and it's all a part of the trick. The cards have been switched, and up my sleeves a 30-second audio clip. And the harder I grip, the less I can hold, but the farther I can dig my fingers into the mold. I move with the wind moves into my sail, and cruise at the speed of Yahoo Mail. Now due to the cool breeze and winter ales, I'm due to hit land with a plan unveiled. Nightmares don't fight fair, so I square off with kick drums, hi-hats and snares. I care not what you define as substance, just give me the ball and some room to run with. I'm off on a mission to put points on the board. Fourth and goal, going to settle the score. Far from any different than your average guy. Red-blooded, air-breathing, just trying to get by. Dying to survive or surviving to die. I don't know, I can't tell, but sometimes I try. High five to the guy who can steal my rep with a rhyme, but I haven't been able to find one yet. Aligned to the stars that'll chart my course, so no matter where I roam, I can always find north. No matter where I'm grown, I'm as deep as my roots, and where I hang my hat is home, and that is the truth. From Mendota to Monona to Atlantic to Pacific, supernova with the aura magnitude is monolithic. How I spit it's how I live it. That's the difference, don't you get it? That's the difference between being who you are and a gimmick. When you mimic what you hear, it's easily overheard. A ton of bricks on dead ears falling to earth. What you speak should bleed with the blood you treasure, or else you're wasting the space you take up on record. Age with the days, I matured with my listeners. Page after page, I've emerged and moved inward. Lane after lane, I've crisscrossed this traffic. And to gain what I've gained is a gross advantage. Not to brag or to boast, to gloat or to stroke, to hold any higher than the fire that engulfed my ego hidden eye. You see, it's by design. To be a rapper means you rip another for the pride. You see, it's like a knife that's supposed to be sharp, when the only evidence is what it's ever cut apart. The whole is evident, but never from its parts. It's when you put it all together, that's when it starts to come into focus. From the hypnosis and realize it was always under our noses. A gun and some roses for the newly deceased. I'm one of the dopest, now rest in peace. And there you go, gone goodbye, get out of my sight. You're not dead, but you're dead if you touch my mic. I knock heads with the numbskulls that print the hype. I got cred, I don't need that little piece you write. Don't hate me for the fact you can't discredit me. Hate me for the fact that I'm a better MC. Hate me for the fact you can't fuck with the sound. Hate me for the fact you're written raps in my freestyle. And I know how you feel, I've been there already, and I'm striving to grow. Hate is deadly, it lies on the low and combines with envy to rise at the moment when you try to fake friendly. I find that it always shows through in the end. No matter how hard that you try to pretend, no matter how often you deny what you sense, it always culminates into childish events. I adjust to the current in this battle upstream, where my paddle is a shadow in a blind man's dream, where a handle isn't handy when the rapids get mean. I hassle with the standing water standing under me. These are kicks from the womb, from the fruits of my labor. Once bitten in two, produce new flavors. Unsniffed to the fumes that have fused the later, with the present day attitude of their creator. Blowing bubbles out of brain thoughts, coupled with the trademark. Smuggled over borders, filling orders for the skate parks. Puzzled by the missing pieces kicked into the couch. I fumble with the uneasiness of making a count. You can't cope with the static till you've softened the fabric, soaked in the habits of an unconscious filth. I roll with the madness, let go by the hand that molds this unmanaged thing they call guilt. So many, so petty, a sin one too many. So deadly, a worry lies at rest in us. Every yang has its yang, every fall has its spring. Everything that's alive is in constant flux. I'm a lotus in the mud of my own over-splashing, a phoenix in the sun that rose from the ashes. A slave to the cravings of a creative process that knows no restraint to the energy it's harnessed. I'm looking for an excuse for my self-abuse. I'm looking to resolve a few health issues. I'm searching for a cure without a diagnosis. I'm looking for a sure way to remain focused. I'm thirsting for a sip of what I can't forget. Every last drop I can squeeze, I need it quick. Let me Hancock the scene with the penmanship to let them know what it means to be oh so sick. So bit by bit for the digital fix to be ripped from the disc and put into the mix. I'll lick from the plate till I'm taking a shit on all the suckers that think my hop ain't hip. I got a finger on the pulse, a compulsive instinct involved in the altered ink that brings things to light through the mic to the bottom of the deep, to heights perpendicular to popular belief. I'm a thief in the night that only takes what he needs and only leaves when the plight of his vice has been reached. Only me can do what I need done this minute. All the screams of the present only lead to the finish. I'm in it for the grimace of a critic who can't get it through his fucking head that I don't give a shit about an image. I don't fit into the divots that you dig from other gimmicks. I won't listen to what you say if what you say ain't worth the listen. I'm insisting on consistency, addicted to my misery, acidic to the base from which all the salty lips I read come to do the quacking of a sick and bitter flock. When the flight of all our passings always twisted in a lock. Fighting for an Athens in this modern day Sparta. My heart is getting softer and my liver's getting harder. I've carried my clubs through 18 holes of frustration. Wore my soul's hopes I would find enough patience. I've been pressed to the page, paid less than my wage, made bets with the last change left in my bank. Been under the highs and over the lows, came close to reprising, stuck it under your nose between savages and saints. I balance my restraint with the passage of the passive ways in which they interlay. With the ravage of a rabid Dane, I thrash and rip away at the pack of average crap package for the imitate. So it's not a big stretch to reach the conclusion that if you wanna fit in, do what everyone else is doing. If you wanna get into the game, be the same as every other fucking song that gets radio play. But if there's something more than this you wish to attain, something more than being subject to the glitter and fame, something more than just a bunch of bitches sipping champagne, something more than just another independence, the way my beacon in the dark started out as a point and a pin poked into the night through which I followed it in. I woke up to the light and my spirit burning bright, burning holes in the old ways I told were right. I hold the mic like an explosive device, like it might just blow up in my hand if I don't understand what I'm doing when I'm doing what most can comprehend to the end, but can really come close to the custom conduction, accustomed to combustion, thrust into the rush of blue blood cells pumping. I keep it jumping, Joshua rockets, and when I rock it, it's reported like $10,000 deposits. I can't fit into the narrow definitions given to define the size of my prison. I can't listen to the lies over and over, over and over, not while I'm stone cold sober. I can't give in to my pride, it will kill me. If I don't make it out alive, I will still be one of the freshest from the Midwest who's ever said it. I'm not offended when you don't give me my credit. I know it's part of the biz and that's just how it is. Plus I'm from Madison and you might not know where that is. I've been underexposed, fermenting in my remote location. I put my faith in the pages, let them go. Let them grow with the shows, whether we open or close, whether we're on the flyer or no one knows who the fuck we are. At the front of the bar, I'll be posted up like a pirate drinking orange. I'm gonna keep at it if I have to wreak havoc till the music supports more than my fucking weed habit. Unleash static on beats that hit like emphatic. Feet on athletes competing in March Madness. I cut the fat from the back of the hog, standing strong with my back to the wall. The data installed on my hard drives, archives at all times could spike sets like Karch Garage. Off the side of the edge I tiptoe, kick flows it hit, then the shit just explodes. Get flow from under the ground, grown, sold like dope. Home style that's now known to put the pro in procedure. The funky cold in Medina, the undertow with the surface currently featured. So I don't break with the surf, I make sure that my words undulate at a rate that should be carefully heard. Psycho bibble, battle, rap and grab a fiddle for the guy on the roof who turned a twist of the nipple into a purple nurple. Fertile for the burst of verbals, I'll serve your party of six, swish and gurgle. Submerged in a struggle with depth, tug a rope of the thread, stuck a token in a broken opening once again. Poking holes in my head to let the pressure release. Take a moment to lend an ear, I think you'll agree. This is a jet stream of condensed steam, not every depressed teen's little wet dream. It seems that the measure for success based on sales turns into a pissing contest. So let me fill up your container with something more than something more to pee out later. Something worth your while you wait for your worth to pile up so you can get paid for your work. Here's my red wine for your all white carpet. Trip, spill, make a mess, call myself an artist. Instilled to the death the idea that I will do whatever I want when I put my mind to. Try true, kid tested and I'm approved. I'm up early getting my kicks, filling my spoon. When I hit 30, that'll be the birth of a myth that'll live long after I'm submerged in a crib. Got an itch for the scratching and it feels so good. I'm not a pistol packing cracker from the hood. I'm a distant factor from what's understood. And when it comes to the rapping, you only wish you could, and I wish we would wake up from the lullaby sung to us by this burning bush. And I think I should make myself clear that if I ever offend, I'm just being sincere. And if ever again you should doubt my service, remember what I said before you say something worthless. Remember in the end, it's what's behind the curtains that extends beyond the life of a shiny surface. And I don't wanna put the rap in rapture, but I will if I'm still here spinning ever faster. I will let it spill, let you fill in the rest, till the tilt the visual effects spill from the text. From Minota to Monona, I'm a lot like October, cause my harvest is something celebrated by pot smokers. I knocked over the poorly supported procedure, cause the whole thing was top heavy with bottom feeders. I won't flinch at the flash, won't bat an eyelash at the splash of reality that waters my grass. I won't dance at the jam unless I'm drunk off my ass and my hands are in the air like I'm flagging down a cab. I won't beg for acceptance, I won't ask for approval. If you hate the music we make, great, I can accept it. If it makes you feel better, I would hate me too, cause I can't stand it when someone's better than me at what I do. So for all you rap practitioners, these are the points missing from the dotted line you try to connect through to your listeners. The out of mind and body experience you consider a sign from the most high that your rhymes are something different than a bunch of bullshit burnt in a disc, a bunch of verbiage turned blur and burned to a crisp, a hunk of burning love above the rap infatuation with the emulation of the act when that's just masturbation. Affirmations in the mirror appear insecure. When in the face of fear, they often up and disappear. Swallowed in the air of a breathing nightmare and exhaled out with a slice of daylight despair. I'm genetically engineered to be chemically better geared for anything headed here within a matter of years. What you happen to hear is not another veneer covered sucker, but none other than what is revered. I commandeer these keystrokes that hit the ski slopes and slalom some columns and rows out of this weed smoke. I keep my feet soaked in protons and photons, only to be slowed down to the speed of sound. And as it snowballs into protocol, I keep it raw for the fucking chat rooms full of know-it-alls. My freedom calls me to speak, I won't reach them all. Still I keep growing like Ed Rosenthal. So stuff that to your mouth until your cheeks hurt, till it runs down your chin, onto your t-shirt, till it's under your skin and the seams burst. Just remember to save some room for dessert out the barrel. I'm hotter than habanero. Grew up across the street from Andy, Kyle, Bob, and Carol. And when the balls are dropped and the cards are flopped, I'm hard to stop the gossip at a barber shop. I'm a rock in a slingshot, ready to roll, ready to aim this laser beam and leave a major league hole. From A to Z I go through letters like I'm supposed to, like I don't know no better way to open up and show you what it means to achieve when you listen to your heart. Cause I didn't go the distance to forget my start. Know that I did not commission myself to any delusion. Wherever I'm at is a result of what I've been doing. Now some might complain and some might critique, some might rave and some might get geeked, some might hate. Look, that's okay, cause like it or not, I'm gonna go my way. But when you add it up, I'm a trail of bad luck for any third-rate regurgitated battle rap fuck. And for the poetry guys, almighty and high, who think they're too fucking artsy to kick punch lines, you can navel gaze your way through tired cliches, but don't expect respect till you make a name. Now that doesn't mean we can't agree to disagree, but if you can't do both, then you can't MC. You see, many are called and only few are chosen, and at the end of it all, it's a truthful quotient. A good percentage of most will not exist on the same playing field a few years from this. And if it's not you, what are you gonna do when your one falls through and there's no plan number two? What do you really think that a blink of an eye analyzed through the mind of a shrink can do? Different views, everybody's got one. They all let loose like pellets from a shotgun. Off that roof you can jump and slip. All in all in the wall, you're just another brick. I sip my coffee, slam my liquor, stir up the pot, bring the mix to a simmer. Working the spot like a 7-Up can, where words can't turn burns into suntans. I urge on listeners to question the scenery, cause things aren't always what they seem to be. And it seems to me, things are easily convoluted with a little bit of legalese. In this small rat's America, the trap is in the cheese. It's a tall glass of vinegar and dinner for the thieves. It's a tall stack of chips, all in it for the win. Golfing with the wind at your back off the tee. I believe is a rarity. I breathe with the clarity that each and every breath could be the one that buries me, or the one that carries me off into therapy, off in a coffin, lost to transparency, lost in a parody. My bones grow cynical, tossed in the air to see what's really visible from off in the distance. Things seem difficult that aren't really different from what's so terrible. Often in this business, it's hard to trust anybody and let down your guard, to trust any money without wondering how much was skimmed from the top on down. Not one round, too many but a few. Scrabble in a snowbank, laying in his puke. 80 in a tangent, acting real certain. And Paul in the background acting like a German. And I'm not innocent, but why get into it when you don't wanna hear about how drunk I really get? Or maybe you do, and maybe I don't wanna talk about it, so maybe I won't. Whatever the case, I'ma step into place. The method is the same, but direction has changed. The madness has remained unaffected by age. It just manifests itself in brand new ways. So I cultivate these altered states with the wind in my hair as I fall from grace. Living on a prayer, dying for a taste of a sweet piece of what I haven't had the chance to taint. I paint this noise with the colors of my genesis and take these voids in stride as I reminisce. I shake this voice for all that it's ever been, draped in poise. I'm ready for the jettison, a ship at sea. I sail through the swells at B like the Andrea Gale. Impelled by the beats, my reach prevails to the outmost shores as I blaze these trails. And I fail if I don't navigate my sky. I'm more than constellations and zodiac signs. I'm more than observations of planets aligned. I'm more than what you think you know about mine. But who am I to deny the burden of proof? In a corn maze searching for kernels of truth. In the short stay we all play to lose. We all learn the game as we break the rules. And I've broken my share without breaking my neck, and choking on stares from those who don't catch the meaning behind meeting my demons, out of deceiving myself that I am more than the poisons I've been eating. Though I fortify the lies that defend my pride, pride. I'm borderline deprived of any words in kind. I'm mortified by my reflection in puddles I create to escape any dry rebuttals. I'm on a hunt for revelation. This is my dissertation. This is my only vehicle out of misinformation. This is the illustration on how it comes together, on how innovation instigates the endeavor. I vow to never surrender as long as I remember myself almost drowning under the pressure. I wound around me till I found my speed, dizzying my head and wobbling my knees. I freeze in the footprints across this beach, cause I don't recall ever setting foot on thee. I believe I've been carried more than once or twice, but I don't believe there's only one religion that's right. Ignite the debate, tighten the waist on the overweight elephant on roller skates in the corner of the room that keeps ordering food, the one that no one wants to admit is in view. I'm a few new leaves from turning a season. I'm a few shrewd moves from breaking even. I'm a brew too crude for some to stomach. Residues from the dues paid, you hated to love it. Paradise or hell, where do you draw the line? Where do you separate the criminal from the crime? How do you recognize what's been happening all along? When the motions of it all have you trying to hold on? Are you catching up or just collecting dust? Have you missed the bus or misplaced your trust? Is your soul for sale? Has the misery of your credit history got you afraid to open your mail? And I'm hoping this mail can read between the comments, cause it is what it is and I'd hate to break a promise, but I won't squeeze to fit the dimensions of packaged product. If it doesn't sell itself, I won't sell myself to make you want it. It takes more than a great pour to serve these rowdies. I'll break form before I wait for these crabs to drown me. You clowns be quick to flash the juggling act, but I'm here to bring it back and put Madison on the map. Back like I never left, you should've never slept. This is the rude awakening and I won't let it rest. Like sweat, the technique beads up, so ease up off the dick so I can sit back and kick my feet up. I see love beneath the animosity I detect. I know they mean mug, but that's what I expect. They try to keep up, they can't go neck connect. That's like trying to catch an eagle in a butterfly net. The man on the mic who can command a fee. You want your party rock right, make the check up to me. Get swept up to sea when the tide leaves. You let out a scream, but even I can't deny the rhyme scheme. Widescreen stunts for you punks, 5 speeds of lines that proceed to beat you to the punch. I eat you fools for lunch, cause you're low in cholesterol. Then take a healthy chunk of what I make and reinvest it all. Breath dissolved in the liquid paper. Imitators love the innovation, so I'll let them sniff the vapors. Hid the razor in a drawer full of forks. The pencil's my utensil and this is the main course. I force my way through the door with a push and a foot in between, a sneeze and a snore. A push on the beams that hold up the floor to bring down the roof around the truth they distort. When you cannot ignore any longer, the stronger the urge will become to move away farther from what you see is not authentic. To get what you need to go where you're headed, and this juice moves me like Gatorade through my veins, pumping, get the jumping like Jordan with a fadeaway. Something in the shade of gray, something for the day-to-day struggle that's involved with all the trouble made along the way. It's hard to say how, when, why, what the fuck I think sometimes without being blunt, so I don't say much sometimes. And then people think I'm being rude cause I don't talk to them. Life's a double-edged sword we swing to stay alive. The blades we use to cut us from our ties, the edges we sharpen to peel back our masks, the weapons we draw to thwart any attacks. Where steps in the sand leave footprints of glass, stained with the grain against I've run my hands. Numb to the cuts across the palms I've carved, numb to the touch pressed up through the scars. Hung from the feet out of reach, I feel so far from the ground that it felt so real. So close to the ledge I could almost steal a glimpse of the bottom without leaving my heels, leaving my wheels, leaving this road, putting air between me and the seeds I sow. Indeed I know it's all ball bearings, it's all tall tales we all feel that we're sharing. It's all cynical silence and political climates, distractions by factions and suicidal pilots, interactions of classes and clashes of violence, flashes of masses of media made to provide us with order in a new world hurled at a spin, where Bloods and Crips are Democrats and Republicans. Unconvinced I stand on another thin line, one stride left of a mind that has been restrained to contain us, contained in the wages placed by whales too big for Las Vegas, tamed by the stages set to retrain us, caged in a haze of fame and lost wages, molested by Adam Smith's invisible hand, injected at a desk with infested lesson plans, dressed in the latest trends, destined to be damned by the next season's manufactured product demand. I'm a result of social engineering gone wrong, mixed with some Mickeys in a 4-foot tall bong, mixed with some hippies and a few fish heads, some ravers, some skaters and a few naughty dreads, some gangsters, pranksters and Catholic school kids, some bankers, investors and insurance salesmen, some teachers, some students and accountants, some dealers, some growers and real estate agents. I'm a pushpin pushed in this map I call home. Connect the points before you throw the first stone. Press the bets and let the whole thing ride. Shoot the dice, flip the cards, multiply. I drop like Bosch and Loam off the dome. Drop a poem, lock and load, got its own. Rock and roll, not controlled, not enclosed like Dr. Jones digging through forgotten souls. I hang like bats in an elevator shaft and elevate the craft till you celebrate the fact. Like cellophane I rap on delegated tracks that burn them to a insomniac in these deep dark woods. Been known to snap if the beats are good. I'm constant, who wants it? You'll get ripped up like jeans at a Motley Crue concert. Ripped up like a losing lottery ticket. You gotta be kidding, you're a copy, you're not any different. And as far as the shit goes, I'm dropping the biggest. And the larger the myth grows, the harder I rip it. So pardon my big nose, but I need my air. And if you're not down with me, I needn't care. Kept down the speed to cut down the wear. Cut around the beef to bleed out the glare. I weed out my garden to increase the harvest. I know I have an ego, but it's not nearly the largest. I know a lot of people know me. And you can't please them all, so you just let it be. Look, me and AD, I like Ruth and Garrick, Mantle and Maris, Alex and Derek, Aikman to Irvin, Montana to Rice, Maverick and Goose in a Top Gun dog fight. And this is just practice, this is just an exercise, this is just a little something I couldn't set aside. What better way to kick off 2006 than with an 800-ball monster for your computer to rip? I needed to spill the beans and drain the excess before I could grow and take my next step. I layered the meaning to give you room to dig. I filled up the bottles if you choose to swig. I do my thing regardless of what you may choose to say or what others may think they know. I know no better way to be free from falling. You can't care where you land. The knots that tie will bind and blind you to the sleights of hand that pull coins from ears with a trick of the palm. A flash of distraction, quick switch, blink and it's gone. Singing the song for the disillusion who've been moving against movements of too many institutions, losing faith in a religion, a money and accumulation of goods that are good but nothing. 3 years later, the frustrations of being stretched in opposite directions, of love and lust, of need and greed, feeding self-deception. Alienated in a nation of alien bases, filled with aliens waiting to take over the globe with alien races. Fairly abrasive we are to each other, we are from other mothers, but hey, we can at least learn to love her. My fall turns to summer with the right strain of high-grade medicinal liberal, taking meds in his living room. The cult of a culture cultivated with controlled stimulation, the altered, halted, used to ensure assimilation. Please excuse my rant and raving, but I have to haven this aggravation before I end up misbehaving. End up vegetating on the pesticides I've kept inside all this time. I've been led complacent, so here's to getting drunk and talking politics. Here's to the soap opera of it all and those who follow it. Here's my rotten bucket of fruit to throw at those who think they're pulling the rug over the predisposed. Even though I don't know from where here I go, I know I'll know it when it comes to knock on my door. I owe more thanks than I could possibly give to my family, my friends and people I've never met. And my girl is like the best thing that's happened to me. And by the end of the year, yes, she's wifey. I might be the luckiest guy you've ever seen, cause a love like this got me feeling 16. I mean, I've fallen heels over head, feet over shoulders, over and over and over again. And as we get older and both of us grow, just grab my hand, baby, don't let go. Let's dance our lives like our life was a dance, and meeting on the floor was more than pure chance. I know I'm getting sappy, but I can't help it. I had a cold heart and you helped melt it. Now back to the rhythm and back to the rhyme. You can't fuck with the lines of the custom design. Plus from the mind, I'm a legend in the making. Cut from the pie, another piece for the taking. Leaves for the raking from the tree I shake. Got my sleeves rolled up for the work at stake. Got my seams sewed up so I don't split my pants. I don't need a clean break, just give me my chance.